Hey, it's me again, and look what I'm playing. Minecraft. Um, yeah, with the usual LB photorealism texture pack. I haven't played Minecraft in some time because last time I played, when the Redstone update came, for some reason texture packs were just broken. They wouldn't work for me at all, and I refused to play without texture packs. I mean, 16 by 16. I just can't deal with that. I need my high definition texture packs. But with the 1.5 update, um, it added resource packs instead, and that seems to work. Although I didn't start playing until 1.6.2 or something. I started playing a couple of days ago. So what I'm showing here is basically an automatic sugarcane harvester. You know how you could just press a switch to harvest sugarcane, but that still requires pressing a switch. I've been looking at this for a while. I actually tried something else over here, trying various things, try to get it to work so it only trigger once a day and then turn itself off, and I just could not get it to work. So what I do here is I'm using the Redstone comparator so that it will only work if I have power to the first one. If I don't have power to the first one, it won't work. See, I'm getting power to this second, third, fourth, etc., etc. That's not good enough. It needs to be this one, or it won't work. So basically, since this is switch two spot over, two spot over, since it'll be equal, it will work. But right now it's not working because this first one is not getting a charge, so it's not carrying the charge over, so it's not functioning. Okay, first things first, I want to say is that this isn't ideal. This isn't one time a day for just a second. It won't. It takes a while before it turns itself back off again. It lasts from about uh, 4400 to 7600, so it lasts quite a while. There, it just automatically triggered, and it lasts for about 3200 units. See, so time set, let's say 4200. See, it turns itself off. Time set. There, see, it just triggered itself again. I'm not exactly sure when it triggers, but it's actually a weird number. And when I set it to time set 7600, it stays on for a few seconds and then it turns itself off. So it's probably something like 7650. There we go, and it turns itself off. And here you can see a constantly running cart. I could just set it so it would only be powered when the other thing is powered, but for the sake of simplicity, I just decided to use redstone blocks to keep it running non-stop. What happens is it picks up stuff from these hoppers that as it's dropped in from there, picks up stuff from the hoppers, and it ends up inside the hopper cart, which in turn drops them off here. The thing is, because it's moving so fast, it can only drop about one item at a time, so it takes several cycles to get all the ones that get dropped. Like if you end up dropping like 6, for example, sugar canes into the varying hoppers, it will pick them all up at the same time, unless 2 or more end up in a single hopper, but that's not very likely considering how many are here. So what happens is it ends up back through here, because you can see there's another hopper in there. So 2 hoppers connected together and in turn connecting to this chest, so you have this easy access. So that's just what I was doing, figuring out an automatic sugarcane thing. You could probably do it with other things, but sugarcane's the easiest one to demo because of the way it works, the way it can be harvested. I was working on some other stuff, just experimenting, because I haven't played since before the Redstone update, so I've been experimenting a little bit. I haven't found too much, really. Just screwing around here. And a cart that only runs during the day. Yeah, that's advanced. The first thing I started doing was down here, which was, I don't even remember what the heck I was doing down there. And then I was testing out these redstone blocks. Here's something I saw somebody else make. It uses daylight sensors, so when it's daytime, it's on, the pistons turn on and it pushes the redstone block away. So when it's nighttime, it turns on the light. That's a nice little thing. I thought it was a pretty good design. Simple enough, works. So let's see, and here I was just screwing around trying to figure out how the comparator works. I mean, you can just use guides, but I just wanted to see if I could figure it out myself. So yeah, I was screwing around and get it working until I was way over there. And blathering on as usual. And yeah, here's me testing to make sure I could actually do the reverse redstone torch thing, which I can. This is on, which turns that off, which means this is off. So this only runs during the night, so it's just a simple reversal. Over here is another cart. Here I was testing what you call it, the hoppers, seeing if I could get it to pick up through the bottom, which I could. Simple enough design. Here's a hopper pickup, something from up there, so I could do multiple levels of hoppers if you wanted to. Hoppers and carts, so you can have one cart that continuously cycles very fast, and then another one that's further down the track, that's further down, that has several carts on it, and it travels a much greater distance. So you could do something on the surface, small area, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. Then underneath, hidden from view, so it doesn't look ugly, you could have this really long cart that stretches for however long you want it to, and it will deliver to a great distance, which is good if you've started a whole mining encampment further away, but you still want to connect your farm to your original farm from your original encampment or something like that. So something simple. So yeah, I'm a bit out of touch. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played this game in ages because of the bug. So that I was just screwing around in creative to see how I could get it to work, and it works just fine, really. Now, where the heck was I? It was over here. This just, I don't think I'm ever going to get this particular one to work. The idea was that okay, so it's daylight, so set it to night. Here, I'm going to pick this up. Set it to night. It turns off, so it triggers a cycle. And it farms. Oh, I forgot to remove one of them. See, the thing is, it keeps repeating itself. And this, the idea is to have this, turn it off. But the problem with that is it's no longer automatic, because you will have to, once a day or whenever, go and pick those up in order to allow the machine to work again, which kind of defeats the purpose of it being automatic. See, now it's turned off because that's powering that, but now I have to go and pick those up in order to reset it. So that's a little annoying. But I could work out the kink eventually, but I moved on to doing this one instead. Because it's much simpler, even though it isn't ideal. The on lasts for 3,200 or so units of time, which is a long time, which will not be able to grow at all, which is inconvenient. But at least it's better than having to come and reset it every day. It will still grow if you got a big enough farm. Then so what if you lose 3,200 time units? You got something like what is it, 24,000 time units in a day or something? I'm not exactly sure. Can't remember. Times it 5,000, because it won't trigger then. Triggers then, picks up, goes through, simple. It's just it lasts longer than I'd prefer. it turned itself off because the weather went bad. Um, uh, so that's another thing. There. Okay, so that's it. That was my idea of an automatic sugarcane harvester, or an automatic harvester in general. So that's what I was doing when I started getting back into it a couple of days ago, fiddling around with that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Whatever. Bye bye then. I wasted 10 minutes blathering on when it probably could have gotten this done in like 2 minutes. Bye then.